So Walmart lost my business on this one, and I'll explain that in a second. I'm gonna try to keep this to like a 5-minute video or less, and I'm not yet gonna say that it was solely because Walmart failed. And I mean, it's easy to throw around terms like multi-billion-dollar company, which it is. And why can't a multi-billion-dollar company provide software that actually works? Because apparently, according to the employees here, the software issue that happened is very, very frequent. But bottom line is, I went into Walmart right at 7 a.m. this morning, and let's say the good along with the bad, right? Not every place that you can get tires changed is open at 7 a.m. in the morning. Not every place will offer same-day walk-in service. There were some pluses here. Not every place you can get tires could install 4 tires on a van that takes pretty large tires, and have them in stock and install them the same day for $525 before taxes. So I want to say here that there's some pluses, and I don't want to trash talk a company that does some things wrong maybe, but also provides real services for people like me, and like you. So let's just say that. But anyways, when I went in, I was in right at 7 a.m. The person tried to get me in. He's like, okay, I can do all 4 tires for $525, and then there's tax after that. I'm like, okay, I can afford that. Let's do all 4. I looked at the tires. I wanted all Terrain tires. There's only one option. I didn't love the tread on the tire, but you know, what the heck, it's a tire, it's gonna work. And then the software just kept freezing up when he tried to get to that point of selecting the tire, putting all my information in, and getting it actually in the system to generate a ticket. And then people started coming in behind me, and then eventually the other person there started helping all those other people, and so by the time he got done, 4 people had jumped in line ahead of me. 2 of them had an appointment, so they may have been served first anyways. And then the other guy, you know, the first guy's really mad at the system, mad at Walmart. You know, understandably, he's frustrated. He experiences this problem all the time. And then the other guy like takes his tablet that's actually working and starts to get me going. He gets to the same point, and guess what? It doesn't work again. So at this point, they finally switch over to writing up a paper ticket. Now, if I'm gonna have one complaint about, or one criticism about the employees themselves and how they handled it, that's something that could have been done sooner. And it's definitely something where the other guy, whose tablet seemed to be working, could have said to the customer who didn't have an appointment, hey, this gentleman is ahead of you, we're gonna go ahead and take care of him. He's, you know, the tablet's not working for the other employee. I'm gonna go ahead and get him in the system, get him his slot, and then I'll help you. So there could have been a respect for who arrived first. Anyways, Walmart could also provide software that doesn't consistently have problems. They are a multi-billion-dollar company. That is a fair criticism. What next? So okay, they finally wrote up a hand ticket. Since my tire was completely flat sitting on the rim, I bought an air pump. I came out to the van to use the air pump up the tire and get it pulled around. And then I thought, well, why don't I just, actually I didn't even think, I just opened the back door. I'm like, hey, that's a jack that's actually visible even though I have it packed floor to ceiling, front to back, 49 boxes of dolls, a rug, and a Ski-Doo lift. I was like, I can see the jack. Wait a minute, everything is here. You know what? Since now I have like a 2-hour wait, why don't I go ahead and change my own tire? And just throw the spare on, I should say. Which I need to run over to Lowe's with and get aired up. I should have done it first. I should have rolled it over maybe, but hey, it's holding enough air to drive over there probably. So next thing, you know, it did not really go any faster, I don't think. I was like, yeah, I can change this tire in like, you know, 20 minutes or less. Nope, everything was a problem. The little tab that prevents people from stealing my tire almost prevented me from stealing it, because that was all rusted in, and for some reason Ford put a plastic cap on this thing with a plastic little thing to screw it. Oh, and that broke, of course. And I had to use pliers, and I had to use a star bit, which fortunately I had. This little toolkit is invaluable. And finally got that done, and then the provided tire wrench wouldn't spin around because it was too long, which was good because I was able to break them loose, and I needed that length to break it loose, but then I couldn't spin it. So then I went and bought a ratcheting wrench, and I threw that on there, and these things are so big that the ratchet wrench, even with a deep socket on it, didn't really fit in there. So I had to go like 1/8 of a turn at a time on all 8 of those things. And of course they had to make these things so long that you're sitting there spinning it forever. So it really didn't save me any time, and it might not have saved me money, and that's where I'm kind of doubtful. I'm like, man, by now I could have just had 4 brand new tires on the van for about the lowest price I'm probably ever gonna find for 4 brand new tires, if I just kind of stuck with the process anyway. But you know, when you're that special person that the system just doesn't work for over and over again, then the other guy who's been successfully using the tablet for 3 other people starts trying to use it for you, and all of a sudden it stops working again. And then you see that the jack is available, and hey, there's a solution here. Just makes you feel like maybe it's a sign. Now, it's kind of dangerous to live your life looking for signs, especially, I think, and sometimes dangerous even to just live your life seeing signs, where it might just be, you know, a little bit of patience could have gone a long way. So the verdict is out. Was it a sign? Was it just an annoying issue at Walmart, which would otherwise and would still have otherwise provided me ultimately the service I needed? I'll let you decide. Thanks for watching this video. This is Jimmy at Send It Delivery Co. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna run in, I'm gonna still try to do the respectful thing. I run in, let those guys know that I got the spare on, and then I'm gonna run over to Lowe's, get it aired up, and I'm gonna hit the road because I've got 2 deliveries to make today. One's further east in New York, and one's down in New York City. So the 2 good things about this: one, and both are the same thing, I might get a better value on tires. One, I might find used tires in really good condition. Let's say I get 4 used tires for $200 on rims, throw them on this van. It's not all that uncommon to find a deal like that, and they might be really great tires, even better than what I was going to buy at Walmart. Or I might go and spend a little more money at a tire store and get tires that I like more, and ultimately that serve me better for, you know, $100 more or whatever. So there's good that could come out of this, or maybe I missed an opportunity to just get it done and move on. Either way, I'm gonna keep moving forward with my day. Thanks for watching Send It Delivery Co. Like and subscribe if you want to, and have a great day. See ya.